Hello, everyone. It's Thursday, September the 11th. Before we move into the weekend, a little bit of an update, and of course, your picture of the day behind me. So I have some crab apples. I've never done anything with it. I think you can make some crab apple jelly. I'm more of an apple fan, but this is just something that I use in the orchard for pollinating, especially when you move into that season, that pollinating season. Lots of flowers on these. But there you go. I don't know if you know anybody that used to do some things with the crab apples, other than maybe making some jelly. That's all that I'm familiar with. Don't know if I'll be getting to that at this point. That's what we're doing at the farm. I'm just really the last of the harvest in the garden, watching a lot of the soybeans and corn drying down quickly now, and we could be seeing an early harvest in those fields. When you look at that 7-day, we continue dry. That is the big story for me. We are certainly warmer too. I've been saying that the second half of September is going to be warmer than the first half of September. And now it's beginning to take shape as we see temperatures now returning to the 80s during the day and 60s at night. So those comfortably cool mornings take a little bit of a back seat. First, starting off, these are the driest Septembers on record, and 2025 is at the top. And you're probably thinking, well, Eric, that's because we have more than half of the month to go. That is true. However, I don't see anything for the next 14 days. Perhaps. So the drought monitor gets updated every Thursday. We'll get back to that. But the drought monitor gets updated every Thursday. Areas in yellow indicating that we are now abnormally dry. I think a lot of us would say, well, we're all abnormally dry, but we're starting to see more hints of that. And it's expanding a lot across the western half of the state and Ohio, West Virginia, and Virginia. So it's not just us. It's much of the mid-Atlantic and Ohio Valley that's seeing the dry conditions taking shape. So this is total rainfall from the American GFS model for the next, I think more than 14 days. I think it's like 16 days. And you see that there is a large void in moisture east of the Mississippi. There's just no tropical moisture heading in our direction, no tropical systems at this point. The Climate Prediction Center, their 8 to 14 day outlook shows perhaps a little confidence in wetter than average conditions. I would expect that disappearing. I don't know if it's maybe something that they saw throughout the day-to-day model runs. There has been a low along the coast that's been trying to develop, but it seems like nothing's consistent there. I personally would say we continue dry. If we see anything, it wouldn't be meaningful. And your temperature outlook, notice we're starting to see more of that heat, not just here, but across much of the United States, at least some confidence of warmer than average conditions. So we're not the only one stagnant. I think that much of the United States is just kind of stuck until we get into more of the transitional season when we start heading closer to September. Your tropical update, this is the peak. This is where we should be seeing most of the storm activity climatologically, and we're just not seeing it because there are no named storms at this point. There's some hints coming off the coast of Africa. We'll see if that develops into anything. So here's my update. Warmer than average. So as I mentioned, the warmer part of September is going to be the second half. So hopefully you enjoyed a little taste of fall early. Without any tropical activity, I think we continue dry east of the Mississippi. So what we have moving into the weekend is what I expect likely for the next 10, perhaps even 14 days. So that is your update. We'll give you another one heading into early next week.